welcome to View from Yorkshire. I'm Leroy, and I'm doing another little driving home vlog, if you want to call it that. Hope everyone is well. So I'm just been to the dentist in Sheffield, and I'm driving back home to Doncaster. So I thought I'd just have a little catch up. It's that time of year where we all start preparing for Christmas and Christmas markets. I love a Christmas market. My favourite thing is eating my way around Christmas markets. I'm not bothered about the little trinkets and stuff. I like food. But yeah, I went to Chatsworth. I went to Chatsworth House last year for one of the Christmas markets. My favourite Christmas market in the UK is Matlock. Used to live there for about 6 months when we used to have our dog, lovely Kai, or his resting place kind of thing. But I love a Christmas market for food. But Chatsworth, their prices were just unreal. I think it's about £30 a ticket to get to the Christmas market. Matlock's free. Obviously you have to pay for parking, but apart from that. So I'm currently coming down Parkway in Sheffield, which is like the main dual carriageway that takes you out to the city centre. But yeah, Christmas markets. My wife loves a Christmas market. She's buggering off to Switzerland for a festive, like, start of the holidays. So she's going to be going to Basel for a few days. Basically, it was supposed to be during pandemic with her best friend, but she's going. It's been delayed, and she's finally got to go. So I'm a bit jealous that I don't get to go to Basel, because we like to do a little adventure time, me and my wife. Every year we go to either a city, a little city break for a few days, and then we do like a beach holiday. But this year, as you know, as I've been building the outdoor barbecue kitchen, we've spent all that money on the garden, so we can reap the benefits next year and enjoy the summer in the garden. So yeah, just driving past McLaren. Yes, we've got McLaren here in Sheffield, all fancy. But yeah, I've just at dentist. What I can't get my head around dentists sometimes. Like the dental nurse when she's there with that sucky device. I just feel helpless. I'm laid there. I'm a grown-ass man, and do you know when it just sits that little bit of sensitivity? Oh, my toes curl, and she's like, my dentist is quite posh. She's one of these like, hello, how are you? She's here with Crocs on. Alright, love, yeah. Like, it's alright, I've just done a night shift and had about 4 hours sleep. But yeah, I'm looking forward to coming to the dentist today. But do you know what I'm excited about is when I get in, I've got a Marks and Spencer's giant Yorkshire pudding for my tea. So I'm looking forward to that. Because I'll tell you, the quality of ready meals these days have gone up a notch. Remember when they used to be shit? Remember when they used to like boil in bag rice and you had to like do about 25 different elements to them to get them to taste half decent? Now there's some absolutely beautiful ones. Because I've been doing a lot of works on nights, I've put on weight. Now I've put on weight, I think, not because I'm having a lot of bread, because bread is my nemesis. I don't really have a sweet tooth, but I'm having my tea about 5 o'clock, and then I'm eating about 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I'm going to bed. So I don't know, it's messing my system up. But we're all good. This is like the little drive home. But yeah, I watched the Matt Rife stand-up special on Netflix, and I've seen a lot of mixed reviews about it. If you don't know Matt Rife's a very good-looking, up-and-coming comedian. He's been doing it for about 12 years. Now, I love stand-up, and I've talked about stand-up in my previous vlog, and Matt Rife came really into people's attention through his crowd work on TikTok. He used to just upload loads of clips of him doing interactions with crowds. Now, if you've never been to a stand-up comedy club, there's things called hecklers. So basically where somebody like will shout something out or like say something quite loud in the comic ears, and then they interact. People like Jimmy Carr, notorious for dealing with hecklers, like Chubby Brown, But Matt Rife kind of used that to do crowd work. His Netflix special, his first Netflix special, he's predominantly got a female audience. Like, the amount of women drooling over him on like social media is unreal. If you ever see his comments, they're just like, it's crazy. But his special, it came out, it didn't do really any crowd work, and it kind of like picked on women, which were very unusual for somebody whose main audience is women. So I don't know, I think he might have a bit of an own goal. And I didn't belly laugh. You know what I mean? The whole point of comedy and it's to make you laugh. I mean, yeah, there's some comics that, oh, Jesus Christ, look at state. You can't see this, but the absolute, oh, it's gridlocked. What time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Oh, great. Great stuff. Absolutely gridlocked. Sorry, I was going, I diverted. But yeah, the whole point of stand-up comedy, or comedy in general, is to make you laugh. There's some comics that make you think. Simon Anstill from Never Mind the Buzzcocks, I really liked his, when he were on Never Mind the Buzzcocks, he was really funny. Me and my wife went and saw him in Sheffield. It was quite dark and depressing, his stand-up. It weren't like belly laughing, but like people like Bill Burr, Peter Kay, Eddie Murphy, Eddie Izzard, Ross Noble, like the amount that we've seen live. Chris Rock, I've been lucky enough to see Chris Rock twice now, and they make me belly laugh. They made me genuinely cry with laughter. But Matt Rife, it didn't make me belly laugh. And I'm not having a dig and like, oh, well, could you do any better? Well, I've had audiences belly laugh before, so yes, but I think it's just a learning curve for him. I'm hoping he's going to take on board some of the feedback, and it's a mix from men and women, so it's not just a jealousy from like men's point of views, but hey ho. So we're now on the M1. Can always tell you from Sheffield. I mean, I'm Rotherham born and bred, which is a little town just outside Sheffield, well known for KP Nuts and the Chuckle Brothers, but Sheffield, you can tell people from Sheffield when they talk about you're either an Owls or a Blade. Sheffield Wednesday, one of the big clubs in Sheffield, and Sheffield United, one of the oldest clubs in the world, the oldest football club in the world. So you're either an Owls or a Blades fan. Talk about the hills. Sheffield has 7 hills, like Rome. Everywhere's a hill. Wherever you are in Sheffield, you're on a hill. And then there's posh end of Sheffield, which is pretty much like Dore and Totley. I mean, there's some rough areas in Sheffield, like Page Hall, notoriously like Burngreave and Manor. It's probably one of the classes of rough areas of Sheffield. But every area's got its own little hot spots. I don't know actually what the rough area of Doncaster is. I've seen people talk about Exthorpe and near city centre. I've not quite ventured into them areas. I've had no reason to. But we've been living in Doncaster over a year now, and I've not really had any reason to go into there. Oh, I'm picking up speed. Talked about this last time on my little drive home. These average speed cameras, when they have the little sign that says not in use, I'm like, yeah, of course they're not in use. Bollocks. That's what I say. Because you know full well that if you go 41 miles an hour, they're going to end up getting you. So I did a video a couple of weeks ago about advent calendars from £1 to £10,000, and I treated the wife. I got her a nice Rituals advent calendar. It costs a lot of money, but value for money. It's got loads of stuff that I know that she'll use. I think she's got about 5 advent calendars. She loves Christmas, massive Christmas. Like, I wrote my first kids' Christmas book last year. It's still available on Amazon. But yeah, the time darkness fell on Christmas Day. It's kind of like a Tim Burton inspired book. I am going to animate it, turn it into animation. I'm trying to learn. My wife bought me this digital pad. I've been learning animation, but it's not a 2-minute thing. You know what I mean? I want it to look good. I want to bring it alive. I want to do the voices and characters. So hopefully next year I'll be able to do it. But I need, I think, help of AI. AI has come leaps and bounds. It is a bit like Terminator though these days. Like, it's scary what you can do with like ChatGPT. If you don't know what ChatGPT is, it's basically like artificial intelligence. You ask it to do something and it pretty much does it. It like scours the internet for all the information. So you might say, can you write an essay on, I don't know, making hummus? And it'll pretty much do it. It's absolutely crazy how quick and accurate it is. What have I been watching recently? Well, the new season of The Crown started. I like The Crown. I think it's very well cast. I have to chuckle at like some of the like little references to pop culture in it. And I weren't sure how they were going to do this season because obviously the Queen had died after they started filming. So I think they don't want to put the Queen in too much of a bad light. The old Diana Dodie kind of thing. So I'm enjoying Crown. I'm on second season of The Bear. My wife finds The Bear a little bit slow and boring. But I spent 20 odd years working in catering, so especially as a chef, I kind of understand probably Boiling Point with Stephen Graham. That's the most accurate. If you want to be a chef, watch Boiling Point. That is pretty much what it's like to be a chef in the UK. It's intense. People call you a pig to a dog in a kitchen, but then your best mate's at end of shift. The Bear, it's got that vibe to it. I'm quite curious to see how the Americans are going to do some of the recipes. Like there's a slow cooked ribs that serves on risotto, and I had a go at making it, but I made it with brisket, which were wrong. I didn't realise it were actual ribs, so I'm gonna redo that one for Christmas. Because this year at Christmas is our first ever Christmas Day meal at our house. So every year we used to alternate going to my wife's parents for Christmas breakfast, then we'd go to my parents for Christmas dinner, then the year after we'd do vice versa. So like from getting up early, we both get excited at Christmas, so we'd be up at like 6 o'clock in the morning, opening his Christmas presents to each other. Then we'd like shoot over in car to my wife's parents, open Christmas presents with them, have breakfast, then shoot over to my parents, open presents with them, have Christmas dinner, and then come back late at night, like 9-10 o'clock, and just be exhausted because obviously I've not been drinking because I'm driving. My wife doesn't drive, so Christmas has always been so chaotic. Like Christmas Eve, we always go for a drink with her father. It's been a tradition that she's done for many, many years, and she always will do. So this year, we're actually Christmas Eve. I've actually got Christmas Eve off work, so we're going to be able to prep for Christmas dinner. We've got my parents coming, her parents, her brother, and his wife coming over. So we're going to have a proper like Christmas dinner, like 3-4 meats. You've got to have Yorkshire puddings on a Christmas dinner. So yeah, we're going to have Christmas dinner, we're going to have games. We always play a musical game called Intro Round, which we played for many years. It's like 10 seconds of a song, name the artist, name the song. Quite simple. Different genres, split into teams. It's great. We play it with friends when our friends come around for our annual Christmas party, where we get very drunk and play lots of games and try to mix it with old school games and modern tech games. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting Christmas. But I'm looking forward to it this year. I've got quite a lot of Christmas markets to go to. I think we're going to York Christmas Market. I'm not going away with last year. Been to Krakow Christmas Market, which is a fantastic Christmas market in Krakow. But yes, I just thought I'd have a little chinwag on the way home, a little vlog. I know some of you enjoyed this. It's like a bit of an insight into Leroy Yorkshire Fun behind the curtain. I do feel like I've missed my junction because I've been talking to you. But am I on the right way? Am I on the right way home? I hope so. And we've got Christmas lights in the garden now. It's like a low budget Christmas fair. My wife always wanted to have the reindeers and swans in the garden. So they're all set up to the time they come on. When I get home, they'll be on. But it does look magical. And that's the main thing. And she loves Christmas. And just happy to see her happy. That makes me happy. We don't have kids. But I love seeing my best friend's kids and my niece open Christmas presents and have that proper Christmas joy of believing in Santa. It's the best time of your life. No worries there. You don't have to worry about bills. You don't have to worry about idiots on the street and nutters and work. It's just a magical time. So I wonder what the Christmas toys this year are. I presume it'll be something to do with like PlayStation or Nintendo. But just remember, there's a new video on the channel every single Monday. Don't forget to give us a like and a follow if you've not. Why have you not? What have I done to upset you? It costs you nothing. It's free. You get to listen to the madness of my mind. So, thank you very much. See you later. Get into the Christmas spirit, you mardy bums. Bye.